In today's lesson, we're going to go over 16th notes and apply them to various strum patterns, including the Rock Ballad Strum. With that strum pattern, we'll work out the verse and chorus parts for the song Hey Jude by the Beatles. All right, let's get started. 16th notes receive half the value of an 8th note. 4 16th notes can be played on a beat, with 2 on the downbeat and 2 on the offbeat. We count 4 16th notes like so: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and it would sound like this when we play 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and We can also think of the word Mississippi as we play this group of 4 16th notes, like so: Mississippi, 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 Mississippi. With 16th notes, we'll be able to play various accompaniment patterns. Here are the 2 most common patterns using 16th notes: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and or you can say grass, hopper, grass, hopper, grass, hopper, grass, hopper. And the next one is 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and you could think apple pie, apple pie, apple pie, apple pie. All right, so we're going to do a few examples of some strum patterns using 16th notes. All right, now the first one has the 16th notes on the and of 2. So it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, now try it along with me. We're going to go a little slower. Okay, ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. All right, now the next one has the 16th notes on beat 3, on the downbeat. Okay, so it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. All right, now play along with me. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 3 E and 4 and. All right, now this last one has 16th notes on the and of 2 and on the downbeat of beat 3. All right, so it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. All right, now try it along with me a little slower. Okay, ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. All right, now that last strum pattern that we went over is referred to as the Rock Ballad Strum, and it's featured in a lot of slow tunes like Hey Jude by the Beatles. And I do want to point out that we're using all downstrokes on the 8th notes, and the only upstrokes that occur are on the 16th notes, and generally that's because the songs are played a lot slower. All right, now this next example is actually the verse part for Hey Jude, and we're going to have the capo on the 3rd fret, and we're going to use the Rock Ballad Strum throughout the entire section. All right, so let me just play it once for you, and then we'll play it together. Okay, ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. And I do want to point out that the A to A7 transition can actually be played by lifting the 2nd finger. So going from the A chord to the A7, all you have to do is lift the 2nd finger. It's a little bit of a shortcut. All right, so let's play this one together very slowly. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1, and 2, and a 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and a 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and a 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and a 3, E, and 4, and All right, now before we move on to the final chord progression in today's lesson, I just want to talk briefly about the slash chord. Now, a slash chord is when the lowest sounding note is not the root. So for example, if I play a G chord, the lowest sounding note is a G, which is the root for the chord. Now, if I put an F sharp, so the second fret of the sixth string is an F sharp, if I put an F sharp as the lowest note, now we're going to call this chord a G slash F sharp. So it's basically a G chord with an F sharp as the lowest note. So let's try a G chord. And let's take the first and second fingers off and put the first finger down on the second fret of the sixth string, and there's your G slash F sharp. Now, I do want to note that the first finger touches the fifth string and mutes it. So you don't want to have that fifth string ring at all. You want to mute that. All right, so try a few more times, a G, G slash F sharp, and typically that would go down to an E minor chord. So the reason for that is to kind of mimic a whole bass line where you have a G, F sharp, and then E. So you're walking down like so. All right, now we're going to take that and apply it to this next chord progression. All right, now with the capo on the third fret, we're going to play this final chord progression, which is the chorus part for Hey Jude. All right, so I'm going to play it once, and then you can play it along with me at a slower tempo. All right, here we go. Ready? And... All right, now try it along with me, just a little bit slower. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, E, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, E, and 4, and... Second ending. All right, very nice job today. So hop on over to the Practice Buddy and we'll work out the Rock Ballad Strum and also the verse and chorus parts for Hey Jude. All right, have fun, and I will see you next time.